The New Patriotic Party is at a very crucial moment, the moment that is going to choose its next flag bearer leading up into election 2028. The campaign has been very interesting, 5 persons in the race, and the support has been particularly interesting too. Now, tonight on Face to Face, I'm going to engage with a senior member of the party who has thrown his support not against the candidate who led the party into the last election, but behind the candidate who nearly won the last flag bearership contest, the former member of parliament for Asin Central. And my guest is interesting as in he's done a lot of other things, football administration, business executive, and he's also a politician. He is supporting Kennedy Japan. I'll be introducing him when we come back from this break. I am Umaru Sanda Amadu, and this is Face to Face on ChannelOne television. My guest is Dr. Kofi Kodia Frimpong, popularly known as KK Sarpong. I beg your pardon. Dr. Kofi Kodia Sarpong. People just say KK Sarpong. My true name, I decided to mention the full name and I went to T. Dr. Sarpong, welcome to Face to Face.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Oh, pretty fine.
How is life?
Very okay.
How are things generally looking for you in terms of business? Because you're a businessman. How is the business climate looking like for you?
No. I've retired.
You're retired?
Yes.
How about you have business interests?
No, truly retired.
Completely?
Yes.
Wow.
Retired.
So what do you do?
Well, keep reading. I'm writing my memoirs and a bit of advice here and there. Pro bono.
Okay.
Yes.
Consultancy? No?
No.
No consultancy. No. So just living the life now. Yes. It's good you talk about the memoirs. A number of times, those who achieve in society rarely write books for us to read, and we always complain. I'm happy to hear that you're writing, and it will be a great read. Please advise your colleagues also to write, those who have also done
Well,
something.
It depends on interest. At least I needed to engage myself for the first 3 years of retirement and focus on writing my own autobiography, and it's nearly done. Hopefully this year it will be out there for you to read.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I hope maybe other people are writing. I know a few people are also writing, so we'll see.
When you say your first 3 years of retirement, when do you retire as a private person? Because you are more of a private person than a public person. So you decide when you want to retire.
No. I'm talking about retirement from government.
Okay.
Business, yes.
Okay.
3 years.
As GMPC boss.
Yes.
So your first entry into government or public politics was Tema Oil Refinery. Was that the first one?
No, I've been following MPP since 1992.
No, I mean take up an appointment as in a public office.
Well, I don't know, but you are not just appointed. I worked in food distribution in a senior management position. I worked in State Gold Mining Corporation. Worked in a produce buying company and cocoa board. Went to International Cocoa, came to Tema Oil. But these were all through interviews. Yes. Cocoa Board one, perhaps. I was working in the subsidiary and I was elevated to go to the holding company. Yes.
So, but your first appointment that you say, oh, this was a presidential appointment, would be the one to Tema Oil Refinery and then GMPC. That one, or that's also not?
Well, it wasn't. Tema Oil, I was interviewed alongside other people, and then I came in.
Okay.
A second interview before I came in as deputy. A second interview before I became the...
Under Kufuor?
Yes, under President.
So it's not as if, because we are told that the president has so many power, so much, and appoints so many people. So typically, when governments change, presidents appoint people. So Tema Oil Refinery wouldn't be one of the places where, or the MD is presidential appointment, but the deputy is technocrat. How does it work?
You know,
This is just education, I'm thinking.
Tomorrow is the company registered under the Communist Code, yeah, and technically, the board must appoint from its members one as the managing director. But we all know when it's wholly owned by government, the invisible hand is there for government to maybe drive the direction of the appointment.
Okay.
Yes. But I think the GMPC one, really, within the Act, the GMPC law is the president which appoints.
So you've done oil, you've done cocoa, you've done, so cocoa, oil,
food.
You've done food too.
Yes.
So what is your expertise or what is your profession? No, I'm a journalist.
I always go in to work in the finance function. So in the early stages, in fact, I did meat. I lived in Bolgatanga for 2 years.
The meat factory?
Yes. No, not meat factory. Meat marketing board.
Okay.
Was different
is this PNDC or Champon Times?
That one was, it was a Champon, then went through General Kufu, then through Jerry Rollins for a while, and then President Liman came in, so that was it. But that one I was a little boy, yes, an assistant officer.
Yeah, that was many years ago.
Yeah, many years ago. I'm sure you were not born.
Oh, no. In fact, I was born the year you got your master's, you obtained your master's. I was reading on your profile, I think you got a master's to go do something abroad. That was the year I was born.
1988?
7.
87?
Yes.
Oh, you're a baby then.
Yes, yes, so I am before you now, learning a lot of the things you say. So, which one did you enjoy the most, working in Cocoa Board, GMPC, TOR?
I've always enjoyed my work. They all come with different experiences. Meat was my maiden job. It was very interesting, going to live in Bolga.
Your first time?
Yes, my first time.
Was it your first time going beyond Kumasi?
No, I had gone to, I knew of Techiman.
Okay.
Yes.
But you haven't gone to Tamale?
No.
So it was your first time going north properly?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. How was the experience?
Well, mixed feelings, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, the 18 to 24 months there was quite exciting. Yes.
I'm going to ask a question, and viewers forgive me, but if you say meat in Bolgatanga, we know a delicacy in Bolgatanga. Were you dealing with that as well? I mean, dog meat, or it was pure cow meat?
No, pure cow meat.
Pure cow meat, yes. Okay. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I do. Yeah.
GMPC, what would you say is your legacy?
My legacy?
Yes.
Well, maybe it's for people to judge. When I took over, my predecessor had lined up a number of programs, exploration in the Botean Basin, and I advanced it. I'm happy, at least semblance of hydrocarbons were detected through the initial work that I did. Then also, there were other initiatives like trying to, the Botean Basin is onshore, on land, in-country exploration. Okay. I also continue.
But we haven't done that yet, right? Do we do onshore drilling?
Well, I don't follow it too much, but I believe those who continued after me have made progress. I heard that they may try and drill a well this year.
But what I mean is that currently we don't drill onshore, do we?
No, we
are not. So there's nowhere we extract oil on land.
That's why it's important that we try to.
Okay. Is it not too expensive?
I don't know the numbers, so I cannot tell.
Okay.
But I believe offshore will be more expensive when you are going deeper into the
sea.
The
belly of the sea.
Yes. Sometimes 2 kilometers down there. Wow. 3 kilometers.
That technology is crazy.
Well, so don't joke with the scientists.
with the floating vessel docked and all of that work that you do.
The FPSO.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I could ask you though, your view on the state of Ghana's economy now. Because you helped play a role in the early days of the Mahama government when he came and was trying to
the
work
National Economic Dialogue.
Yes.
I took part.
You took part, even though you are from the other side of the political aisle.
Definitely. I'm a senior citizen. When you are invited and you have something to offer, you have to.
Some would say you betrayed the Elephant Party by going to
They should be crazy. What is the essence of education? It should help us to bring development to our people. This is a new government, wants to understand the dynamics and invites experts to come. I was glad I was invited, even though I belong to the other side. And it wasn't me alone. There were maybe the 6 teams, I may say about 3 of the chairmen of the 6 groups perhaps came from the MPP stock. You
didn't receive backlash from your party people?
No. Maybe they were afraid to say it.
But you had just left government and you are now being asked to come and help fix the economy that your government may have messed up. Does it
I hadn't just left government. I left in 2022 and the dialogue was in 2025.
So it means a lot of water has gone under this.
Yeah. But I think that kind of attitude that we don't have to. If you have constructive suggestions or criticisms, I think you shouldn't shy away. If the debate is open, you should be able to do it. And I enjoyed that 1.5 days of dialogue.
Okay.
I did.
Last week, the president appointed a number of people to help advise him on the economy. So it's not like the economic management team as we know it in the past, but this is a team where we have Toby Afede and a number of people in there to advise him. I don't know if you have seen that news and what your reaction would be to that.
I heard it only 3 days ago. Yes, I'm now going to read.
So if you are invited to come and help with something like that, would you do it?
Why not? If I believe I have the expertise, why not?
What do you think Mahama and his government are getting right and what are they getting wrong with managing this economy?
I think it's too early. But there are obviously good signs of exchange rate, interest rate, inflation. One must be honest. I've made a point before. How sustainable will be this?
That's the issue.
Yes, the whole debate about whether I was right, the way maybe the interventions in the market. But one needs to look at the totality of the issues involved before drawing a conclusion.
So if you were to advise them on the pitfalls ahead, because it looks good, everything is nice, everybody's happy now, but sustaining it really is the issue. There's a view that, it's because IMF is in town and they are holding a big stake over our head, that's why we are behaving. There's also another view that, listen, when Kufuor came in 2001, things were great. When Mills came in 2009, things were great. When Akufo-Addo came in 2017, things were great. So the starting is always good. It's the sustenance and the ending that becomes a problem.
I think you've answered the question.
So how do we sustain it so that if they are watching us?
Well, those who are managing, I think the environment, whether economic, social or political, isn't static. You get things changing, there's fluidity of the situation, and to me, an assessment will be specific to a certain time frame, and the variables which present themselves. So unless I do a deeper dive, I don't think I'll be in a position to say much.
Do you have private conversations with the president and give him advice? What is your relationship with President Mahama like, despite the fact that you're an MPP member?
A very affable president, but I don't have that connection.
Okay.
Maybe the MPP NDC divide.
It repels.
But he invited me to do the NED.
And you did?
Yes, and I did.
Okay. Ghana football. You were deep in there. I've seen one club in your room when I entered somewhere. I think it's from Bipon 2 or something.
Yes.
What's it called?
Asekem FC.
Asekem. Is that something is something an old thing or a new thing?
No, it's new too. My nephew and my son formed it.
Okay.
Yes, and
It's going well?
because I'm passionate, it's not going well. We
First
did
division,
we did
second?
2 years in second division. Our second year we came to first division. We did 3 years in first division, and we are back in second division.
You've gone down.
But I think they've decided not to even play for a variety of reasons.
Okay.
That's for a discussion some
Okay.
other time.
Okay.
And go more into football, youth
Okay.
football,
Okay.
so football college or football school, academy,
Okay.
as we call it,
Okay.
and see whether they can open channels for marketing.
But where is it located?
Bepos is around
Okay,
the
so,
Sultan
okay,
area,
okay.
yeah.
But Kotoko is a big one.
Yes.
You were there. Your legacy there, and I'm sure in your memoirs you will talk about it.
3 chapters.
3 chapters.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
Yes.
And what was the happiest moment for you when you were there as a manager or the boss?
Well, I won 2 league cups back to back. They hadn't won it for about 7 years, so that was the proudest moments.
Why do you leave? You should have stayed. Because I think sports is both passion, excitement, and hobby. It's not necessary.
Well, when the time comes for you to leave, nobody should tell you. You should exit. And I left at the right time.
The African Cup just finished over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go, sadly, for the first time in a long time. How does that make you feel?
Very, very sad. Very, very sad. But you know, we need to advance the game in our country. We need to do more investment. We need to manage the game objectively. There's so much cry about officiating, and that's one of the reasons why ASECAM is chickening out. And if we cannot do that, I'm afraid people will not invest. You invest and you are shortchanged.
It doesn't augur well.
Yes, it doesn't. It doesn't.
There's a debate on the national call-up, whether we should call players in Ghana or local players, or we should go abroad, wherever it is, even if it's in New Zealand, to go and bring a player. What's your view?
We should call the best.
Wherever they are.
Yes, wherever they are,
So far as
because
they are
it's a
Ghanaian.
national team. Why do you want mediocres to go and play when better talents are elsewhere? You see, and I think the reason why we go out there for foreign players is because they have the best of facilities for training and the best of techniques. So here we need to upgrade our technical people, their skills, and then also make sure that facilities for training
Available.
are available.
This is Face to Face on ChannelOne Television. My guest is Dr. K Sarpong. I'm Umaru Sandamado. We return to talk about Kennedy Ohene Ejapong. Please stay with us.